right here, right now. So,
who the fuck? You know what I mean? Give me Duke. And a lot of the logic is this:
they ain't winning.
They always get overseeded. They'll get a great seed,
one
right?
seed.
Because they get that Notre Dame treatment. And there's not many threats in the ACC, so I think they'll cruise on in.
Yep.
They're not battle tested enough.
They're Gonzaga this year.
They're Gonzaga. They're Gonzaga to me.
Cruising in with a lot of freshmen, right?
I'm just saying right now, that's one. I mean, they're super talented.
They are.
It's the best, the best team they've had in a long time, or like
Very
4 or
good
5 years, I would
defense.
say. Because look, I don't trust Bruce Pearl. I don't trust Rick Barnes. I don't know that Nate Oates' system can actually work. No, I more than them. Yes, I do.
No, I trust Rick Barnes more.
No way,
Colby. Your pick.
Rick
your
Barnes
pick is
to me.
St. John.
Is it,
then John Scheyer? What the fuck has John Scheyer done?
Well, but that's at least he hasn't choked.
He beat
we
Houston
got 25 years. We got 25 years of choking.
He lost at NC State.
But he's been a coach like 2 years.
He sucks, dude.
No,
Rick Barnes is way better than John Scheyer.
Not in March. Not in March. No fucking way. No fucking way.
John Scheyer has gotten punked back-to-back years in March.
I will never take
He got
Rick
to
Barnes in
Elite
March.
last year.
And they lost to NC fucking goddamn State.
Okay, but I'm saying
NC
he's
State
still
still
unproven. It's like if you were to tell me Otzelberger or Barnes, I'll take Otzelberger just because they're a little more unproven. Rick Barnes, we have like a 30-year window of this of collapses. So I feel
as
very
the higher
accurate
seed
with that
in
statement.
the first round.
Yeah.
I'll take Barnes all day. Barnes beat the fuck out of Scheyer 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's still learning the thing. Like Barnes
that was
full.
His first year.
That's a guaranteed.
Okay, so it's his third year now.
Yeah,
and last year he got to an Elite Eight.
The same with Otzelberger. I would say it's very similar.
You guys are crazy for taking Scheyer over Barnes.
Barnes is horrible, dude. In March, are you fucking kidding me?
Scheyer?
Scheyer's only been there for 2 years.
He had a cupcake on a platter and he lost to goddamn NC State in the Elite Eight.
Rick Barnes has
Rick
been
Barnes had fucking Kevin Durant, right?
In Texas.
Oh, dude, he's actually been to
all
a Final
the talent
Four
in the world that you could ask for. And
Shit.
he's been to March with how many times? 20 times? And he's got what? One Final Four and 2 Elite Eights?
You can't beat NC State in the Elite Eight. I don't want to hear that you fucking are a good coach.
We're not standing up for him being this almighty head coach. I'm just saying with 3 years of track record with 1 Elite Eight, I'll take that over
Rick
30
Barnes
years
is
of track
a way
record
better coach
and nothing.
than John Scheyer. Not even close.
Not in March. I disagree.
I don't know, man.
He beat the fuck out of him already in March.
Okay, that's
that
one time, dude. He was I mean, come on, that's unfair to say. Oh, well, the first time
he was the underdog. He was the underdog. Duke was favored.
Okay, but you ready for this? I'm looking at Rick Barnes. Let's see this. At Texas, lost in the first round, lost in the second round, lost in the first round, made it to a Sweet 16. Then your one Final Four. Then Sweet 16.
What has John Scheyer done?
I know that, but
he has an Elite Eight in 2 years.
Yeah,
and he lost to an 11 seed.
Okay. The 11 seed did win 4 games to get to the Final Four that year.
No.
Well, yeah, they did.
No, you guys are out of your minds if you take John Scheyer over Rick Barnes in March. You guys are out of your minds.
How about
that
this?
11
How about
Rick Barnes has actually been to a Final Four. He's been to a Final Four. I've watched him in the Final Four.
Okay, but he also has been coaching for 40 years. That's a stupid comparison.
John Scheyer is at fucking Duke. He's at fucking Duke.
Texas spends money, dude.
We're comparing Texas and Duke, really, in basketball?
Yes.
They had fucking Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Duke spends more, but Texas still spends. They should be.
You
have no excuse.
You
have no excuse.
Kevin Durant. There are people
you're wrong.
in this
You're
world
wrong.
that think
You're out of your
Durant
minds
had a
here.
better year than Zion Williamson.
He whipped his fucking ass.
In his first year? That's so unfair, dude. To compare that? Compare that is not. It's not a fair comparison.
Crazy.
Not a fair comparison.
No.
Crazy.
No.
You guys are all right.
It's not a fair comparison.
I hope Tennessee plays Duke in March.
I hope so too. I hope so too. I'll bet all fucking day. No, I will bet
this Duke team's actually prepared for a fist fight in March.
Duke's prepared for a fist fight? What year is this?
Have you watched this Duke team at all this year? They're physical as fuck.
What, against Boston goddamn College?
Okay.
What fucking league
the competition hasn't been great, but non-conference, they actually went out and scheduled, dude.
Alfred 44. We don't know how good Jon Scheyer is right now. That's the reality. He's been there such a short amount of time. We don't know how good he is right now. We'll find out over time. That's why it's a dumb comparison to say he's never been to a Final Four. It's like, okay, he's also in his third year as a fucking head coach, right?
Yeah,
so it's like,
and how many blowouts were ever in this rivalry until this matchup right here? Like we looked the other night.
Some of that's Carolina being asked, though. Some of that's Carolina being asked.
That's more about North Carolina.
I'm just saying, Rick Barnes I just counted up 19 times he's lost in the first or second round.
He was in the Elite Eight last year. He was one play away from going to the Final Four against Purdue, an actual team, not NC State.
Still, it wasn't like I'm never impressed. I'm never impressed. He gets outcoached. He gets outcoached so many times in tournament games.
Last year Connect scored 36 points and they still lost. Could have beat
them as a 215 a couple years ago. Colgate just completely outcoached him. The game goes to overtime. He squeaks by there, but they lose the next round, right? He's one of the most overrated tournament coaches.
No.
I mean, I don't even know if he's overrated anymore because I feel like everyone knows.
Yeah, I think a lot of people tear him to shreds.
But back in the day,
I thought last year
he was overrated. He was overrated at one point.
Yes.
When he was at Clemson in Texas, it was like, okay, this guy's going to choke. Yeah. Anyway,
he's way better than fucking Scheyer's candy ass. I can tell you that.
Not in March.
Shit in March.
What has Rick Barnes done? We have a 4-year fucking window.
2 years.
Rick Barnes has been to a Final Four.
Okay, at Texas.
And Scheyer has been to a Final Four as an assistant coach. K wasn't doing anything.
Assistant coach? Are you fucking shitting me? Really?
K was a puppet.
Blowing Coach K. We're putting that on. You want to put Jeff Capel on that fucking resume too?
I mean, there's coaches that have magical runs to the Final Four. Porter Moser went to the Final Four.
God. Rick Barnes has 700 wins and he's been to a Final Four. He's been to countless Elite Eights.
He has been shit in the NCAA tournament. There is no hiding from that.
I'm saying he's more reliable than Jon Scheyer in March.
Well, we don't know Jon Scheyer yet. We know Barnes folds in March.
So what do you define losing as a 10-point favorite in an Elite Eight game?
Okay, it's 1 year.
That's a joke.
He's had
the job.
Okay, he did. Okay, sure. They didn't win that game. We thought they would win that game.
Okay, the year before they got their ass whipped as a 4-point favorite to Tennessee, coached by Rick Barnes. He's a joke artist too.
It's too early to tell that. Yeah, it's too early to tell that.
It's too early, but you guys are saying he's better than Rick Barnes?
Yes. I trust the unknown more than what I know.
Me too. Yeah. The unknown at Duke. I'll take that every day of the week.
Okay. Enjoy your round of 32 exit.
I will. Let's go. I'm not a Duke fan. You guys had a battle. B-Next Day here.